We all know 1/3, or 1 divided by 3, equals 0.3 repeating. Imagine these 3's go on forever. But why is that? I'm going to show you why that is by doing 100 divided by 3, because you really need to understand that there's a pattern. There's a pattern at work, and that once you see how the pattern happens, it all makes sense. So to do 100 divided by 3, I need 100, and I've made these 3 areas for where I'm going to put my piles of blocks as I'm passing them out into 3 groups. So first, I need to open up my 100. And now I can pass out the 10s. Just pass them out one at a time if I don't know how many 10s each group will get. Now I can't give this last one to any of the groups because then it would be unfair. It would have more 10s than the rest. So I have to open it up as well. Inside, I find the 10 ones. And now I can just pass these out. And again, I have 1 left over. But I'm just going to take a quick break to set the digits for what we've done so far. So each group has 33 blocks. Now, what did you notice? Every time I had 1 left over and I opened it up and I found the 10 inside and then I just passed those out. So imagine I could open this block up. What would I find inside? Well, just like before, I'd find 10 smaller blocks. So I have those. They are tenths. I just need 10 of them. They look just like all the other blocks. And once you realize that they are indeed exactly like the other blocks, decimals aren't scary anymore. It's just like everything you've been doing before. So I'm going to pass these out. And as we probably expected, as you probably guessed, we now have 1/10 left. Now imagine you could open this one up. What do you think you'd find inside? 10 smaller blocks. Okay, you're on to something. Here are my 10 smaller blocks. These are 10 hundredths. And I can just pass these out. I told you. Once you understand how the base works, decimals make sense. Decimals aren't scary anymore. You can probably guess how many hundredths each pile will get. 3. And again, we're left with 1/100th. Now imagine you could open this one up. What would you find inside? 10 smaller blocks, 10 even tinier blocks. And you'd pass those out, each pile would again get 3, and you'd be left with 1. And you'd have to open that up, and the pattern keeps going and going and going. And you'd see, you'd get a repeating decimal.